God damn it. Okay. Well, this is just a test run. Dionysius Solomos, as well as having a pretty kick-ass name, is considered the national poet of modern Greece. The first four stanzas of his Hymn to Liberty were proclaimed by King Otto, this guy, in 1865 as the Greek national anthem. His use of Demotic Greek, or the spoken colloquial language of the common people, paved the way for the flowering of Greek poetry in the 20th century. His use of language is considered highly universal and has therefore been subject to studies in Italian, Dutch, French, German, Romanian, Turkish, as well as English. Unfortunately, Solomos' poetry is almost totally resistant to translation because scholars have found it difficult to convey the rhythmic musicality of his stanzas. However, they can still grasp Solomos' love of freedom, loathing of oppression, and compassion for the humble. Dionysius Solomos was born to Count Nicholas in 1798. At his birth, his father was 61, and his mother, the Count's maid, was only 17 years old. And side note, that is just straight up dirt nasty. At 7 years old, he came under the tutelage of liberal Italian priest Santa Rossi, who instilled him with Italian language, culture, and literature. Solomos began writing his famed Greek verse after meeting Spyridon Tricopus in 1822. Tricopus, this guy, was a politician and the foremost historian of the Greek War of Independence. After the fall of Constantinople in 1453, Greece remained under oppressive Ottoman rule for nearly 300 years, resulting in a cultural wasteland. Tricopus told Solomos their country needed Demotic Greek poetry to reintroduce cultural pride. Thus, sparked with a patriotic sense of literary duty, Solomos turned to Greek themes and the Greek language. Some 6 months later, Solomos completed the 158 verses which constitute the Hymn to Liberty. The poem reenacts scenes from the Greek War of Independence from Turkey and exalts the glory of Greek freedom. A Western equivalent of such poetry is the United States' Star-Spangled Banner, which embodies a similar national pride. Solomos' contemporaries acknowledged him as the founder of modern Greek poetry. He utilized the language of the Greek people in order to praise his countrymen's struggle for liberation from the Turks. He is loved by conservatives, honored by liberals, and embraced by the Greek Orthodox Church. It is no wonder that upon his death, the poet was given a state funeral, followed by public mourning all throughout Greece. Dionysius Solomos is more than a national poet to the Greek people. He is a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of the spiritual rebirth of modern Greece, and an advocate for freedom and humanism. The beginning of Solomos' Hymn to Liberty, which has become the national anthem of Greece, has been patriotically sung for more than a century. Solomos' works are taught in educational institutions ranging from elementary school to universities. Even before learning the alphabet, most youngsters know by heart and can sing several of the immortal lyrics from the hymn.